Hi there, I am Kristin Hanggi, and these videos are really important to me because I believe that as artists, it is so important that we become champions of each other, and that maybe we can start to see an artist's life as something that can be happy, healthy, productive, abundant, and we can build a community of people cheering each other on. So, if you have been watching this video series, you know that I have been talking about Florence Scovel Shinn. This week, I want to talk about what she calls the law of non-resistance. I know, totally weird title, right? But when I first read her work, this literally changed my life. She says, nothing on earth can resist a non-resistant person. It's like the Tao Te Ching, right? Tao Te Ching talks about water. And water is the most powerful element because it is what? Non-resistant. Water flows, and eventually, in all of its flowing, wears away the rock, sweeps up everything in its path. Until I really got this concept, I didn't realize how much I was inwardly struggling against things. And the law of non-resistance is like when something comes into your life, instead of like having this like no, no, no attitude, that's bad, go away, I don't want you, what you do is you look at this thing and you welcome it. Maybe you give it a little hug. You say, I'm glad you're here, because you know that that thing that has come into your life is actually there to serve you. There's a spiritual teaching that says when something unwanted comes into your life, that you're supposed to look at it and say, yes, you are exactly what I was looking for. Because that thing, the thing that we don't like, is actually going to be the thing that elevates our soul to the next level. There's no way that you can speak up or work through something if you're denying that it's there. It's like seeing the stack of bills on your desk, right? And trying to pretend that they don't exist. You got to look at them, accept them, welcome them, and then you can deal with it. Florence says that we can look at a troubling person or a situation and baptize it a success. Like the thing that we think is like the biggest thorn in our side can actually be the thing that will catapult us into our greatest good. She says, and this is where it gets deep, that an inharmonious situation actually comes from the inharmony within ourselves. That if we can go in and find peace, that situation will fall away from its own weight. When Florence was doing all of her spiritual talks, she often had people come to her and say, oh, will you help me fix my husband, or help me fix my daughter, or my son, or my parents? And she would say no, but I can help you change yourself, and that will change everything. Because she taught that life is a mirror, and we are always being reflected back to us and our associates. Our job then, or our mission, if we are to accept it, becomes to believe in ourselves and believe in our God power within. And then all that yucky fear and anxiety, it can just fall away. See, we have the ability to step into peace, and then that peace will get reflected back to us. I don't know about you, but I want peace reflected back. And then I know that that peace has to start with me.